Keating had a flip out at a hearing. This is actually about a week or so old, but just kind of surfaced recently. And over to the side of the podium there in the lighter color is Congressman McBride in the let me just bring up the video here. Here we go. Off your picture. You can't see him on your picture, but trust me, Congressman McBride is over to the side of the photo. And let's pick it up as the chairman recognizes Congressman McBride.
I now recognize the representative from Delaware, Mr. McBride.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
All right, so I now recognize the congressman from Delaware, Mr. McBride. Now, you might remember about a couple of weeks ago, the House basically set the precedent that they're going to refer to Congressman McBride as Mr. And this is the same practice that the chairman of this committee was following. You may have also heard McBride refer to the chairman of the committee as Madam Chair. Did you hear that? So, yeah, let me just place that back for you again.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Madam Chair. So the McBride's like giving it back a little bit, a little give and take. And Keating is, I guess, in this case here, the ranking minority member. He's going to have a flip out right now. Hold on.
Ranking Member Keating, also wonderful.
Mr. Chairman, could you repeat your introduction again, please?
Could you repeat your introduction? I would, at this point, I would be just like, if I was the chairman, I would have been like, no. Who's Keith Self is the chairman, by the way. I'll be like, no, I've introduced the member. The member has been recognized. The member can speak.
Yes, it's
you see, this is, I think, Keith Self's mistake is they actually fell into the Keating trap. I would have been like, no, the member's been recognized. Let's move on.
We have set the standard on the floor of the House, and I'm simply.
What is that standard, Mr. Chairman? Would you repeat what you just said when you introduced a duly elected representative from the United States of America? Please.
I will. The representative from Delaware, Mr. McBride.
Mr. Chairman, you are out of order.
You are out of order, Mr. McBride. He's a guy. Here's the problem. Here's the problem with Keating's point of view is McBride is a man. So he is not out of order.
Mr. Chairman, have you no decency?
Have you no decency? Have you no common sense, Mr. Keating? And I don't see Mr. Keating objecting to McBride's use of the phrase Madam Chair, right? Keating didn't object. Like, if it's wrong for Keith Self to say it, wouldn't it be wrong for McBride to say it as well?
I mean, I've come to know you a little bit, but this is not decent.
We will continue this.
You will not continue it with me. And
Fine. Go. Unless you won't do it unless this is classic liberals. You won't continue this hearing with me unless you use the words that we are forcing you to use. And I would have been just, at this point, I would have been like, okay, well, you're free to go then. If you don't have to be here.
Unless you introduce a duly elected representative the right way.
He is a man. He's a congressman. What seems to be the problem here?
This hearing is adjourned.
And then he storms off. And again, if I was Keith Self, I don't think I would have even answered Congressman Keating's question. I would not have responded. I would have been like, no, we have recognized the member of the committee. The member has the floor. Go right ahead. I wouldn't even entertained Congressman Keating. His little rant. Nor would I have adjourned the meeting. Meanwhile, Boston.com/The Globe covers for Keating. Keating admonishes Republican lawmaker for misgendering trans colleague. Keating said the hearing would not continue if Rep. Keith Self misgendered McBride. Self then adjourned the meeting. Keating said the hearing would not continue. Keating's the minority member. Keating does not have the authority to continue or discontinue the hearing. If he doesn't want to be there, if he wants to walk away, then fine. The meeting will continue without him, or the hearing will continue without him. That's how that works. In the meantime, my computer's a little slow today for whatever reason. I don't know why. We'll switch tabs and see if that does it. In the meantime, you'll be happy to know that the city of Pittsfield has now joined Worcester, since we're on this topic, as a transgender LGBTQAI plus XYZ sanctuary community. To any young people in the LGBTQ plus community, or anyone else who I guess is still figuring it out, wherever you fall on the spectrum, whoever you are, there is nothing wrong with you. And I'm sorry that our society tries to make you feel like there is, said District Councilor Patrick Cavey. It's completely ridiculous, said another counselor that supported the resolution. Sorry, my other computer is kind of slow today. I don't know why that is. So, yeah, there you go. Pittsfield joining Worcester on their sanctuary status for transgenders. Oh, isn't that nice? Same story. Effectively, Trump administration to cut funding to Maine universities as state defies order to ban trans athletes from women's sports. So the Trump administration is continuing to target the state of Maine on this topic, even though Massachusetts basically has the same policy. I think they're specifically targeting Maine for probably some nuanced legal reason, and because of the electoral votes that Maine tends to be slightly swingy on. And this is an issue that they can push people to their side in Maine. So I'm really think that behind it all is why they're picking on Maine, because they could have picked on any number of states, including Massachusetts. But I think they picked on Maine to move people Republican in Maine, because this is a topic that moves people to our side. Because I don't know if you know this, but there are only boys and girls. That's it. Like, and you know, don't get angry at me, because that's a fact that has existed since the dawn of time, basically. Yeah, it's like, yeah, that's just how it is.